this is what happened today. I moved this Japanese maple from the back to the front, and it's broken on the bottom. You can see that. And then I was going to just let it sit here for maybe until I could finally repot it, until I saw this on the side, and I don't want the soil to dry up, so I'm gonna have to repot it today. Hi, this is Terry. Today is August 8th, 2023, and I would like to share with you how I repot my Japanese maple. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's what happened. This is a wooden container, and it, of course, now I know from my experience, it's not good to have wood container outside. Because of that, a plastic container I think would work better, or a really strong wooden pot. Like, okay, so this one would probably work. It probably has a longer life, but it is heavy. So with my back, and if you have back issues, or you don't have anybody to help you, the plastic would definitely work better. Look, it's pretty heavy even without the soil there. The only plastic container that I have that would work for the Japanese maple would be this one. So I'm gonna have to use it, and I like the fact that it's wide, because Japanese maple roots like to spread out. So anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and use this. All right, so here's the hard part. So I should have thought about this, but this is life, and I wanted to show you how sometimes we don't always do things right. So here's the pot that I'll be using, and I did go ahead and clean it. And so I'm going to just lift up that Japanese maple and put it in here, just so it's not too heavy, and that way I can do a switcheroo. And I think that would be the best way. And then once I have the Japanese maple in here, I can move this over there, and then move that pot out of the way. All right, so this was the mess that I made earlier, and it knocked this over. So anyway, I don't have my little makeshift bistro table right now, so it's kind of hard to film. So I just wanted you to know it's kind of a mess right here, but we'll go ahead and make do. Now this is pretty sturdy enough that I can just go ahead and lift this up if it'll allow me. Maybe not. Well, it's allowing me to do this, so go ahead and just this way. All right. I have to be careful because of my bad back, so I will go ahead and lay this over here. I am so sorry about the wall not being very clean. We are late with doing the pressure washing this year, and just not able to get somebody to come in as readily. So sorry about that. I know it's an eyesore. It's an eyesore for me. I'm just gonna put some soil in there. This is just potting soil. That's where the bottom roots will have a little bit of room. And if I were smart, let's see how big this is. Okay, so about the same. All right, let's try again. Move it this way. I might have to just do this. I'm not sure why it's not coming out. There we go. Oh, you guys probably saw what came. It's a piece of board. That's why I was sticking to this. It's actually above, so I'm gonna have to do some pruning or something. Oh my gosh, I didn't think it was gonna take this long. I thought it was gonna be very quick. So let's bring the soil back. All right, so here's the root system. It's not that bad. I'm just gonna tease it and I'm gonna prune it a little bit. I just sanitize my pruner here. If I'm doing pruning on the bottom, I'll need to do a little bit pruning on the top too. Just kind of even it out. All right, you guys, round two. This is real life. All right. Okay, that's perfect. That's so much better. And all I'm gonna do now is position to how I want it, and then just put in soil around the holes there, empty spaces there, and then that should be it. So I'm just gonna fit it all in there. If I didn't say this is real life, things don't always go like you plan, but you make the best out of it, and you come up with a new way of doing things. This is the most expensive plant that I have in my garden. I spent over $100, and I really didn't want to, but I was like, you know, I think I know enough about gardening to buy an expensive plant. So this was $129.99, and I got it at Ace Hardware last maybe either the spring or summer or fall of 2021. And what I'm doing, I'm just positioning it to where I make sure it's straight. I had it in the on the back porch, but I think it was getting too much sun. It was doing some, it had some burn in there on the leaf. Pack it down a little bit to prevent air bubbles, and I'm going to water it in just a second after I'm done. We put some gravel or some rocks here. I know this is not the best color, but these are leftover rocks that I didn't use, so I'm just gonna use it for how to use the rest of it. Here it is, all completed. And I did prune some branches to kind of balance out what I pruned down there and on the bottom where the roots are. And I forgot to tell you, this is the name of the Japanese maple, Acer palmatum dissectum viridis. So I'll put in what dissectum means, probably because of the it's a palmatum, but it, you know, like it gets dissected to different sections. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sections. So I just show you the process of repotting a Japanese maple. In my case, it took longer than it should have because of the situation that I had. But I hope you learn from my mistakes. So do not put a potted plant or put a plant in a container that you're going to be having it stay outside where it gets weathered by the temperatures or whatever, like the rain, things like that. And we get a lot of rain here too on a normal basis, except for this year. And I thought it would be sturdy enough to withstand all that, but apparently not. It's so much better to leave your plants in a either a plastic container or one of those ceramic containers. Would probably be the best. And I like the plastic one because it's so much lighter in weight than like a ceramic would be. So you could choose whichever you want, but if you have difficulty lifting things like I do, I would definitely recommend the plastic container a lot better. I know it doesn't look too pretty, but if you could choose one that you really like, that maybe has a nice design or pattern, that would be the best. And you know, for your purpose, or you can paint it or whatever to make it look more pleasing to you. And I'm glad that this Japanese maple is in a new pot, is in a better pot, and hopefully this is a better location for it going forward. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up as well, or you can write in the comments section down below. And until my next video, bye for now.